Hello, Earth signs, and welcome to the Cyber Hermit. This reading is for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for April 2021, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you like this reading, please leave a comment or a like. It will help me to grow this channel and put out more videos. So Earth signs, this month could be a month of big actions for you. You could have received some inspiration to create or move forward with something logistically. This is a fast forward movement with the Ace of Rods or Wands. Once you've started it, it will move ahead quickly for you. This is a determined and head fast sort of energy. It could be that you still feel a little unprepared for this fast of a movement. You could have been in two minds about something for a while leading up to this month or whenever you hear this reading. It could be that's because you decided to leave something behind, to let a ship sail behind you and maybe not look back, so to speak. So this can be anxiety inducing at times when we go forward with those kinds of movements. But you made a decision which is right by you. In the Rider-Waite deck, the Two of Pentacles depicts someone juggling the two coins. But in this deck, the Morgan-Greer deck, this person is holding onto them and looking ahead. They look pretty serious. So to me, it reads as less of an indecisive energy and more of an assuredness moving forward from a period of indecisiveness. With the Hierophant, Earth signs, I feel like part of this movement was deciding that you wanted to take back control of your decision making, your routine, your creativity, or maybe your lifestyle in general. Maybe you felt suppressed in the roles that you were taking on. It could be that they were too structured for you and they did not align with how you see yourself. Maybe you feel like you didn't fit in somewhere. I want to say with this version of the card, like you were a square key in a round lock. There was something that was not aligning for you in the way that you wanted it to. And maybe it was causing you a fair amount of discomfort, even spiritually. It could have also caused you some discomfort, like socially, like in the way that people saw you. I feel like maybe you feared some judgments from others or something was frowned upon socially for you. Maybe in your family, if they tend to hold more traditional viewpoints. With the Magician, though, I see that you have all the tools at your disposal to move forward with this. You could be feeling a creative surge and more whole with yourself exiting out this month. A big reason for this would be from a decision to put yourself as a priority and change things which were not working for you in your environment. And if you feel that you're not yet at this position, it's probably where you would like to be, where you would like to see yourself. But you could still be more so in this more closed Hierophant energy. Maybe you feel confined to what is expected of you versus what you actually want to do. One card is limited to what it's given to you to work with, and the other is unlimited in its resources. And this could be mental things too. You might be mentally confining yourself to certain beliefs or aspirations because you think it's all that you're able to do. But what you want to do is far beyond the scope of that. With the Star reversed, followed by the Tower reversed, I feel like you could really end up feeling discouraged this month if you're not careful with your emotional energy. You could feel very challenged by things that come your way. If you're already feeling that dissonance this month, it could really overwhelm you. If career is at the forefront for you this month, you might be feeling a disconnect there. You might feel like you lack the confidence to move forward how you want to. I feel like in this case you should look back to the determination you had earlier and know that the fear of change is very real for mostly everyone. With the Tower reversed, the Tower moment is not something caused externally, but rather internally. It's usually a big personal transformation in which previous beliefs or purposes are kind of called into question. It could also mean that you're resistant to change. If you are resisting transformations that are trying to happen for you, then you will remain in discomfort for a long time until you can accept that some things are no longer good for you, and there is likely no growth that will come from them. And again, that resistance comes from a place of fear. But with the Tower, this is something inevitable. You will be faced to confront those discomforts, and the more you deny it or try to hide from it, the more difficult it will be for you. I think with the Queen of Cups reversed, that this is basically a confirmation of this. You really need to be taking care of yourself, Earth signs, because I feel like you've emotionally drained yourself by the end of this month. If this has to do with another person, it might be that you've been putting their needs ahead of your own. You could be very codependent and lack boundaries in a lot of emotional circumstances. Also in that you give more of yourself away than you receive in return. So this could be attributing to you feeling out of sorts if this card resonates with you. But it is again calling on you to put that emotional energy back into yourself because that's where it's needed right now. You could be holding a lot in of what you feel, and a lot of that could be from your needs being unmet, either by a partner, but more importantly by you, because you've been neglecting yourself emotionally. I also want to say be careful of emotional blackmail, earth signs. You could be prone to having a lot of surface reactions. You could end off this month being really in your head or overthinking things. You might even be writing a lot instead of vocalizing how you feel about something or somebody. I think in the wake of this tower moment, the path which has been dark will be illuminated for you. So any uncertainties which you have had previously, you will be able to see clearly. Things might be made a lot more clear to you within that illumination. The tower is never comfortable, but it is always necessary for personal growth. So whatever self-nurturance you need to do right now to prepare for that would be beneficial for you. All right, Earth signs, so I pulled some Lenormand cards for you. So you have the Rider or the Messenger, Mouse, the Child, the Flowers or the Bouquet, Clouds, and once again, the Moon. So Earth signs, you might receive some kind of message or insight that feels sneaky or dishonest to you. With the Messenger, this is usually more indirect, like you could read this or hear about it somewhere. It is something unwelcome that may cause an anxiety or feeling like your energy has been drained in a way. You could feel taken advantage of, like your good nature has been exploited somehow. It could also be that something which was sort of light and playful will now turn serious, like the fun will be taken out of something for you. You could be someone that's more naive and who is influenced by flattery very easily. Just be careful of people who might be disingenuous with their compliments. You could be somebody that's conceited in your attractiveness or physical aspects, but also insecure within social situations. So you might not be aware if someone is being disingenuous with their pleasantries or not. The Moon card is ending both your readings, which I think says that a lot of the time your negative emotions tend to be turned inward. You could have a hard time trusting your own intuition at this time. I think at this point it would be important for you to reground yourself and take a hard look at what's not been working for you, Earth signs. I would even advise some of you to invest in therapy if you are able to. And if there was a time in recent past where you felt very determined about something, try to revisit that energy and mentally exclude all the things that might have fogged the way for you. You may be in need of reminding yourself of your own values and goals and how you would like to work towards them without any other influences holding you back. All right, Earth signs, so that has been your reading for April. If you like this reading, please subscribe. Thank you.